Welcome back to the adventure. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. This is part 2 of my Let's Play. My name is Eincrou. Now I'm going to say this right now, right as we get started. I've been having some serious technical problems with the recording of this game this afternoon. For some reason, Fraps will dip down to 15 frames per second, a nice steady 15 frames per second, randomly and for no reason that I can discern. Right now it's going on a solid 30, but there's no telling if that will hold up. If it does start dipping down to 30, I will have to cut the video and restart the recording. That usually puts it back up to a steady 30 for at least a while, but I've changed my hard drive that I'm recording to. Hopefully it will be able to stay. I was recording to the big ass 3 terabyte drive, but apparently it's too fragmented or some shit, so it will dip down to 15 and just stay there. So where we left off, we were in front of this harp man. I'm going to interact with him and see what he has to say. Apparently little brother's pretty decent at the harp. See what big brother can do. I'll probably just ask this guy for directions. Oh no. He's terrible at it. Yeah. Really cool 3D. You can see through the harp strings to the ground below. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now another thing that I need to mention about this experience that we are having together in Brothers, Tale of Two Sons is that I have been using Sweet Effects. I totally forgot to mention it yesterday when I recorded part 1. But Sweet Effects is enhancing the visuals in a way that you'll be able to see right meow. Check this out. That's what the game looks like by default, without any Sweet Effects modifications. Here's what it looks like with my Sweet Effects settings. Off, on, off, on. You can see that there is increased saturation in the colors. You can see that there's increased contrast between the highlights and the shadows. And there's also a bit of sharpening applied. And also I added some extra anti-aliasing. I actually don't know if this game has any anti-aliasing in the first place. Oh. But the extra anti-aliasing should make things a little bit smoother. You actually probably won't be able to tell after YouTube destroys the quality of this video, but I can certainly tell the difference. Oh. He gave some of his drink to little brother. Little brother didn't like it. Kids usually don't like the taste of alcohol. It is quite disgusting. Alright, let's put this convergence back where it needs to be so I can get the nice stereoscopic experience even from this distance from the characters. I'll be explaining some things about stereoscopic 3D as this playthrough progresses. Right now, let's just take in the sights of the forest. Okay, coming up on a farm. Ugly looking pug coming our way. Probably is like a guard dog type thing, and I gotta be concerned with that. So let's just use little brother to distract him. Then big brother, go, go, go. And then little brother, go. Keep going, little brother. You got the clear path. Alright. Alright. Everyone go. Everyone go. We can do this. Problem is, can I control this properly? Alright, little brother's clear. Definitely clear. Keep going, little brother. You can make it. The dog's confused. Alrighty, big brother, your turn. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that this time I speak into the mic more clearly. I wasn't at times yesterday. Should be able to make this. Yep, go, go, go. Oh, oh, oh! That was close. Alrighty. Nice job, fellas. Slide down the hill. Come up to a nice, pleasant waterfall. Tranquil water rushing down the mountain cliff. Anything over here? Probably, yeah, I can't go down there. I can see, with my added sense of dimension, I can see that these lily pads are floating above the ground beneath the water. Just as in real life. Come on, climb up. Oh yeah, I gotta press triggers. So I'm still recording at 30 frames per second. I guess it was that hard drive, the big 3 terabyte monster. It does have quite a lot of data on it, so not surprising that it might have some issues. What about down here? Anything? There's some fishies. Little brother, maybe catch a fish? Come on, catch a fish. Nah. Not gonna happen, I don't think. Come on. Okay, I was at like the limits of your ability to move with these guys. Separation from the screen. Or on sides of the screen, I mean. Alright, another boost up location. The game does look a lot nicer with extra anti-aliasing, smart anti-aliasing. Whoops, I didn't intend to do that. Climbing up. Oh, what? I didn't even move him and he just does this. Let's go. I guess you gotta get him way over here, because otherwise he's got a mind of his own. Probably my fault, but whatever. Okay, I need to, I only played half an hour yesterday, which is not... Ooh! You fell all the way down. Come on, climb up. I only played half an hour, which means I didn't really get a sense of the controls to the extent that I would have if I had continued playing, but you heard it. Someone started up the shower. Can I boost up to here? No. No boosting here. Macaw or parakeet or whatever in there. I'm not the best when it comes to colorful birds. Hamster wheel. That should be interesting. I'm gonna check out this bird though. See ya. Guess you can have a seat right here. Take a look. Yeah, nice. Pleasant countryside. Place I'd like to go. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I want to see what happens when little brother tries it. Probably... Okay, it works. Sheeps. I can pick up a sheep. Maybe I gotta put a sheep onto the bridge, which would then allow me to get little brother across, because the... Whoa! Whoa! That's definitely not it. But maybe the sheep will be able to run the wheel. I've never known sheep to do something like this, but it can happen. Yeah, it happened. What's up here? This guy. Talk to him. Yeah. That away. As expected. This man's trying to work and he's just kicking the straw around. This kid's the next sociopathic killer. Got some rabbits over here. Oh, I can pick them up. Ooh. Ah! Okay, take the white rabbit and dip it in. Now he's black. And I get an achievement for messing with the bunnies. So much weird stuff you can do in this game. But I approve. Alright, let's go back to where our sheep friend's doing work. Yep. Getting your exercise in. The butterflies come through the screen once again. Always a pleasant surprise. Okay, what do we have in this area? What's this? Just nothing there. I mean, because of the stereoscopic viewing, I can tell that these flowers, these little flowers on the ground that I'm walking on top of, are slightly above the ground. Just ever so slightly above the ground. My brain is able to perceive that distance between these objects. So I have a more realistic view of this world. Of course, it's not really realistic. It's not what it's like if I was a human floating at this distance above these people. But it does allow me to see that things are in front of each other. And that's what my brain expects when it's seen the world, or a world. Okay, we've got a sad troll here. This is an unexpected development. Oops, convergence is way too high there. If you thought he was dangerous, why would you walk towards him in the first place? He's waving. It's a friendly action. It might not be all bad. He might be more kind than the trolls I get at Red Pill Game Reviews. We'll see. Better looking, though, I'll tell you that. Alrighty. Now you can see I'm switching between, if you see this in 3D, you can see I'm switching between the convergence levels. And even if you're watching this in 2D, you can see slight changes in the video when I'm doing this. That is the distance between the cameras, the virtual cameras. There are two virtual cameras looking at this game world right now. And they have slightly different distance. They are slightly set apart in distance. That is called the depth. But they are also angled towards each other. They are not parallel. They are angled towards each other. That is called the convergence. How much they are angled towards each other is the convergence level. And when I switch between these two, the depth stays the same. The distance between the cameras stays exactly the same. But the angling between the cameras changes. And that allows me to get either more of a 3D effect or less of a 3D effect. And for a game like this, which is a top-down view, it's a very unnatural view on the world. I mean, you don't usually see the world like this in real life, floating. So it's tough to get a realistic view of the world. If you want to get a realistic view, it's better to play a third-person game over the shoulder, or to play a game that is first-person, of course. First-person can give you the most stereoscopic pleasure from a realistic perspective. Now this troll's throwing us up, I guess. Hopefully we can... I was hoping that we'd be able to like help this troll out somehow, and then he'd open his door to his house, and then we could, I don't know, check it out, but I guess not. Or maybe I just didn't do it right. Oh, and holy crap. Convergence is very important to get right when you're watching things in stereoscopic 3D. Otherwise, it will be a painful experience. With that level of convergence, stuff's popping way too far out. My eyes go cross-eyed. That's no good. However, if you ignore the close objects and look in the distance, you can perceive the distance between the trees there on the right side and the mountains behind them. Can't perceive any distance between them when it's set at this convergence level. So convergence is something that is a balancing act between getting the right amount of sense of depth between objects in the foreground and being able to see things in the background. So he's going to lift us up here. spazzing out a bit on little brother because I was going the wrong way, I guess. Alright, big brother can get up now. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Get me back up. Thank you, sir. Climbing along the troll house. Thank you very much, sir. And I forget if I set the convergence back or not. Probably not. Looks a bit low. Yeah, I can't go back. Oh my! Oh, you can actually die. You can actually die. I let go of the right trigger, or the left trigger, and he died. There is death in this charming little game. So don't fuck around too much. Alright. This time, climb up. Thank you. Alright, let's fix this convergence. There we go. This is not realistic. It looks a bit like characters on a toy set when you look at it like this. That's called the toyification effect. It's because the perspective that I have on this game world is as if I was a giant, and my eyes were set further apart from each other, which is similar to what it looks like when you look at like a toy set. You are a giant compared to those toys. Well, this is the same effect, just for human-sized. It's the same exact effect, except human-sized perspective looks toyificated. You're not supposed to be able to tell this much distance between objects from this height. Really, it would look more like this from a human perspective. Things would look, you could see a little bit of distance between objects, but it would look more flat. Like this, it's just like looking at a toy. Okay, so this troll will continue to help us, I guess. Fine by me, because I don't think we could progress without him. Little brother's stuck. Big brother's stuck now. Come on, what are you doing? Why can't I climb up more? Oh, I have to knock the button. Okay. I'm trying to play this simultaneously, which can be a bit difficult. Climb on this guy's nasty but hello, butterfly. Oh, what? Okay, I died because I thought that I needed to tap the trigger to get little brother up. That is not the case. So it's difficult to know when I'm supposed to tap it or just hold my thumbsticks. Like right now, I gotta tap it. Little brother's gonna need a tap. Give him a tap right there. But I guess when you're trying to climb up the edge, you have to just press up. There we go. There we go. Continuing. Down here, I suppose. Maybe not. There's a giant. Maybe he can help us. Let's turn off sweet effects real quick. Game looks fairly dull. Whoa! Might be a little bit oversaturated, so I'll probably knock down the saturation a bit next time. But I definitely think overall it looks better. It's got more punch. I use sweet effects in pretty much every single game I ever play now. It's that good. Okay, we're on the edge of a cliff, so I need to be careful. Very, very careful. Happy that the recording has stayed. Oops, I forgot to log out of Steam. Happy the recording has stayed around 30 frames per second. But it is dipping a bit right now. Oh, and the reason that yesterday I was getting those seemingly random frame drops to 18 FPS was because Fraps had gotten messed up. Ooh, let's reduce this convergence. Fraps had gotten messed up, and the option to record in 4 GB chunks got re-enabled. I won't get into the details of how that happened. I know why it happened. But every time that it was finishing one of those 4 GB chunks, it would cause the hard drive to seize up a little bit and was not able to fully continue streaming the data. Whoops. So there would be a little bit of a delay. Now I wonder if this water is not working because it looks a little bit too clear. It could be that the Helix mod fix disabled the water shader, and so it looks like this. I don't know. Increase this convergence back a little bit. And where am I supposed to go? I can't go over this way to the other side. It's just an invisible wall. I mean, I can't get little brother in here to... Okay, there we go. He wouldn't get in, so I didn't... Whoa, what are you doing? Get back in. So you can drown if you leave him too long. Good to know. We gotta watch this shit again. Reduce the convergence real quick. Increase it. Okay. We need to get to the other side. But like I said, it's kind of weird figuring out how to control this. They don't always do what I expect them to do. Come on, little brother. What are you doing? Just stuck. It's like stuck. Okay, here we go. I don't know how this parchment survives the water. But it is a video game after all. Alright, the troll should be around here. Okay, let's go through, I guess. I don't think the troll can get through this space. Maybe he can go up and around? Come on, frame rate, come back to me. Alright, there we go. Alright, that is going to conclude part 2 of my playthrough of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Perfect place to end it. I was looking for a place to end this because we have now passed the 30-minute mark, at least in this recording. Actually, no, we're not at the 30-minute mark because I have like 7 minutes of dead silence for my noise print recording. So I'll go a little bit more. I got thrown off. I forgot about that 8 minutes that I had recorded of just room tone, so I can cut out the background noise of my computer fan and the just the noise from the microphone having impure wiring. You want a completely silent recording without having to use any noise prints? You got to build yourself a studio and get yourself like $800 microphone that has oxygen-free copper components through and through. Obviously, it's not worth it for me to do that. This video is going to get like 30 views over the next month if I'm lucky. Not fucking worth it. Now, you see these fireflies here. If you're not watching this in stereoscopic 3D, I pity you because it looks really awesome. Fireflies are all individual objects in 3D space. Looks really awesome. I love particle effects like this in 3D. It really gives you a nice sense of, hey, I can detect the distances between objects. Couldn't do that in 2D. So I'm glad I'm playing this in 3D. That's what you feel. Alright, here is a wheel of death that we're probably going to be able to grab onto. Come on, grab on, big brother. Yeah, I should probably... Oh, come on. Sometimes, like, I press my triggers and it just doesn't do what I expect it to do. It could be the same problem I've been having with this controller, where triggers just don't work right. This controller needs to be replaced. Especially if I'm going to play a game like the game I want to play. I don't know if I'll live long enough to actually play it. I won't mention what it is, just to create a sense of suspense. Okay, it's Dark Souls, which is pretty much requiring a controller if you want to be any good at it. But obviously, with triggers screwing me over, I can't play that game effectively. Okay, this is a dead end. We need to find some way to stop this machinery. What's this? Okay, I can continue through here. Hopefully we'll find something of use. I see a pipe. And I know I look like a retard running through here. Just because I got one guy running into walls while the other guy is moving up. It's just... That's what it's like trying to control two characters at the same time when you're not used to gaming like this. Okay, I gotta do this in a specific manner. I get how this works. There we go. That way I'm able to squeeze on through. There we go. Big brother takes the lead now. And hopefully I'll be able to drop this somewhere and have it be a monkey wrench in the works, so to speak. Set this upon the gears and stop them from turning. You know how that works. Yeah, let's split up here like this and block the gears. Boom. Excellent. Balancing act. Nice fireflies. Awesome, awesome, awesome in 3D. This whole place is really cool because I can see down into the depths. It's not just a dark area that's completely flat. And I have to just impute that it's actually down there. No, I can see it is down there. There's no suspension of disbelief when it comes to the 3D-ness of this world. And they apparently have to switch places automatically. Okay. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Okay. Both, I guess. Spin it around. This is like playing a co-op game if you have no friends, like me. So this is a perfect game for me. I get that co-op experience of dual objectives and dual puzzles, but I don't have to go out and make a friend. Very good for a guy like me. And that is partially jokes, partially truth. Sad to say. Okay, let's come around here. That was a checkpoint that just saved. So I'm going to stop the recording right here for real this time. Should be about 30 minutes. Alright, so if you are someone who has graced me with your presence in the watching of this Stereoscopic 3D Let's Play, thank you so much. There aren't many people that do Stereoscopic 3D Let's Plays, and for good reason, because nobody can watch Stereoscopic 3D content. Just about nobody can watch it, but it does work in 2D as well, and if you're watching in 2D, despite the lack of seeing exactly what I'm seeing, I really appreciate you getting through all the stuff I'm saying about how awesome it is in Stereoscopic 3D and you not being able to see it. That must be kind of a weird feeling, but I am grateful if that's you. Alright, so I'll see you in part 3 of this playthrough. hopefully I will be able to record another session without the stupid 15 FPS recording problem. Alrighty then, thanks for watching, see you next time. Oh yeah, and I'm going to turn off Steam overlay for the next one. Sign out of my friends. Alright, see ya.